Alright guys, it is February 25th, 2023 in Whatcom County, city of Bellingham, at the Department of Corrections field office. We're going to poke around, check some things out, do a public records request, make sure they respect our rights to record and photo in public. Yeah, can I please get a public records request form?
Sure.
Thanks.
We have just a contact for them. You can go online and do it, or call them, or write to them.
Yeah, so there's no way to get a physical copy printed out here?
No, you have to go through our public disclosure.
Do you know why that is?
So I'm assuming it's so they make sure that the right stuff gets released.
So I'm kind of curious then why this is seemingly one of only two offices that doesn't follow the Public Records Act.
You can always ask headquarters and ask the Public Records Unit why.
Is there a supervisor or manager available? Because if nothing else, I'd just like to document that I attempted to do that here before I go up there, just so I can know who that person was and potentially have a reason why they're not choosing to do what they should be doing.
Sure, you can write down my name.
Okay. What's your name?
Grace Schultz.
And what's your title?
I'm a Community Corrections Officer 3.
So you're the manager of this facility?
No, I'm acting as supervisor, as the supervisors are out of the office.
Gotcha. So who's the actual, so you said Community Corrections Officer 3. Who's the actual manager, the most in charge person at this facility?
There's two.
Okay. Who are those?
So there's Shannon Mills.
And what's her title?
Community Corrections Supervisor.
Okay, and the other one?
Eric Peterson.
Eric or Derek?
Eric.
Eric. E-R-I-C?
Mm-hmm.
Same title?
Yep.
And so, since you're I guess you're the most in charge person on site right now, you're just unwilling to provide one?
Provide the request?
Provide the public records request form.
So I can look and see if we can print one. It's
Yeah.
not the form that I'm refusing to give you. I'm just saying I can't print off a record for you.
Oh, no, sorry. I guess we're just having a miscommunication. Yeah, I'm just looking for the form.
Yeah, I can look and see if I can print it off.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, sorry about the confusion there. Thanks. I'll wait. All right, there's that.
So you gotta mail that to the public records unit. It says right there, right underneath your signature.
Yeah, that's a policy for the Department of Corrections. That's just for you guys.
Right, but we don't fill the public. So if we leave that with us, then we have no way of filling your request.
Oh yeah, you do. The RCW 4256 is really clear. If I fill it out and give it back to you, you have to accept it into chain of custody and pass it along to whoever it is within your organization to take it. But as a public employee, as a state employee, you have to do it. It's compelled under law. So could I just get a copy of that and a stamped or a stamper, whatever. You could just put your date and signature on it. That's fine. Just want to make sure that gets transferred though, because if it doesn't after I leave it here, it's a $100 fine against the state per day.
Yep. You can come back when there's a supervisor, because I'm not going to go against our DOC policy. And if it's
DOC policy is not law.
You can go ahead and talk to the supervisor about that.
Yeah,
They'll be back.
You're still a state employee. You have to abide by all state laws.
And all I'm saying is that you can talk to the supervisor.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is I'm leaving this here for you. So as a state employee, are you not going to accept that? I just need to get that on camera.
So you're recording me?
Oh, absolutely,
and
100%.
Didn't you report that beforehand?
Oh, no.
I also believe that is against the law.
Oh, okay, call the cops then. Let's get them over here. I'm willing to take the ride down to the detention center if you want to do that.
Well, sir, you've been told what we require you to do for public disclosure.
Oh, slow your roll there. I'm not a prisoner. I'm not on probation or parole. I'm not. No, you're in custody of it. You're in custody of it.
So you can send that to public disclosure if you would like to request records.
I tell you what I'll do. I'm going to wait here till 5 o'clock, recording your refusal, and then of course I'll leave the building when it closes. But if you refuse to do that, you're not only out of compliance with Washington State RCW in 42.56, but that'll be a $100 fine per day for the state. So it's just up to you. And then you're going to have to answer to your boss why exactly you decided to break the law, which is kind of ironic since you deal with people that break the law all the time. That's a little awkward. So, I mean, just because you're not the most in charge person doesn't mean you don't get you don't have to follow the law. That's not how it works. So, there you go. I just need something to show that you received it. And I'll just wait over here and continue to record. Like I said, if you want to call the police, go ahead. I'll wait for them.
So, this is yours. If you want to mail that in, you can. That's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to leave it in your custody. It's here now.
I'm not going to take it from you.
You already have. I mean, it was already pushed through. So.
Okay, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to do anything with it.
The statutes are pretty clear. Are you just not going to follow that?
I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to mail it.
So,
I'm telling you.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Dave.
Dave?
Yep. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve. Perfect. Nice to meet you, Steve.
So, what's your position title here at this office?
I'm one of the officers here.
Okay. Okay. Are you one of the supervisors? What's your formal title with the DOC? Are you a corrections officer 2, 1, 3?
Corrections officer.
A what?
I'm one of the community corrections officers.
Okay. And what? I need you to fully identify, Dave.
I just did.
No, I need either your badge number, your employee ID number, your last name, all three, whatever.
My badge number is 1779.
Okay. All right. Look, I mean, I'm going to leave it here. It's in your custody. If you choose not to do it, it's a $100 fine from the state to me every day that it goes by. I mean, honestly, you can hold on to at that point for 10 years.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
Well, that's your choice as a state employee.
So
I mean, you don't get to choose when you're going to follow laws and when you're going to follow laws.
What I'm telling you is we were asked to provide you the form. I've given you the form. I've told you right on there, below your signature, is the address of where you need to mail that if you want that request filled.
Yeah, well, the state law also says I can leave it with the agency I filled it out at.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, take care. Bye. Well, there you guys go. State not doing it. Hey, Dave, just remember, this is all on camera, so when this gets submitted to the Attorney General's to the Attorney General, it's on you, man. I mean, it's your choice.
Perfect.
I guess you guys deal with enough prisoners and just, have bad behaviors and attitudes towards them enough to where you just feel you can do that towards the public?
No.
Well, that's how you're behaving, Dave. Your behavior is atrocious.
I've told you exactly where the form needs
Yeah,
to go.
you've told me what the DOC's policy is. That's not the law.
Okay.
That's the DOC's internal policy.
Right, and I've also told you...
You're telling the state legislature and the governor that you're not going to pay attention to what the actual law is.
Right.
That's kind of weird that you think you're higher up the food chain than the legislature and Governor Inslee.
He'll be in on Monday.
What's that?
If you want to talk to my boss, he'll be in on Monday.
There's no point talking about it because once 5 o'clock hits, man, and you're not taking it, that's on you.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Have a good day.
Hey, hopefully you keep going this route. You can hang out with the parolees and probationers, man. Looks like you act a lot like them. Good luck with that. All right, guys, so same response as I got in Yakima. Kind of interesting because you look at how things went down in Pasco, totally fine. It's just a lack of consistency at the Department of Corrections. So I guess we'll just have to see how it keeps going with them. So that's it here for DOC. I'm definitely going to get a complaint on DOC in Bellingham as well as DOC in Yakima. So these people just need to learn how it is. It always strikes me as extremely unusual that they don't want to follow the laws, but that's how it is. So we'll get some complaints in and see what happens from that. So I'll see you guys at the next audit. Bye.